And no heals here, no Anthos
I'd argue
anymore.
you're the heel here, quite honestly.
Jesus, really getting attacked all of a sudden. Well, we lead into losers final. BigJhonson versus Fatpac. Winner of this game goes up against former in grand finals. Spike versus Shag. Both are close range, both are rushdown character-esque. Both hit really hard, both have like decent random projectiles. There's Spike's Bone Saw and Shaggy's Club Sandwich.
Absolutely, a lot of mobility to be had here. We've seen Fatpac use a very good amount of the kit to show just how mobile Shaggy can be. But it does look like the TNT from Stripe is going to land, dealing a lot of damage. Another very vertical character there gets Shaggy very much in kill range, sitting at only 40. Gets the elimination already, opening up not even a minute into the match.
Stripe doing a really good job of just walling Shaggy with his aerials. But Shaggy able to close it back up real quick. You can see the kill power of the Mystery Van's favorite tall person. As he closed out the stock at a relatively low damage count on the Stripe. And we might see it again here. Oh no, getting caught with the after blast.
The knee into the second elimination. Shaggy absolutely manipulating the positioning here. Able to get supercharged confirmed once again. Some sort of like bicycle kick from the look of it. The supercharged kick isn't going to land. Both players incredibly close to the edge of the screen here. Shaggy just able to secure the ledge, but Stripe dealing an insane amount of damage. Shaggy potentially looking for an elimination, but Stripe now just attempting to even out the stocks, even out the game. Using the TNT to try and be mobile. Not able to catch him though. Shaggy able to secure the first point.
Shaggy really taking advantage of the amount of lag that was on the last move. BigJhonson couldn't get around the Shaggy. Shaggy threw out hitbox after hitbox, and Fatpac, BigJhonson just kept running into the hitboxes. Might be a little too big for his own liking. As we go back, we run back the matchup. We have seen BigJhonson play the Garnet tonight. So I was kind of expecting a character switch after losing game 1, 3 stocks to 0. But maybe he has a different plan going into game 2.
It may be a little early for him to make the switch in his own mind. He is able to get a very nice opening here, gets Shaggy all the way up to 28 now. Both once again playing around the ledge, a very dangerous position for both of them with very vertical movesets. Shaggy not able to hit the final knee to secure the damage. Stripe now using that TNT to try and stay mobile. Shaggy again, the uppercut has just been predicted over and over. The axe handle like move, trying to keep Stripe down low, hits the knee, able to get the elimination, and now is going to try and secure the supercharge, which he does. Sat at 72, Stripe trying to bring it back around to the edge of the map. The dynamite isn't going to connect, but the supercharge kick is. Stripe able to get a bit of momentum here with the use of the projectiles, but Shaggy able to stay alive just this time.
I really like the way that Stripe is using the bone saw, but unfortunately, Shaggy's able to punish each time that Stripe whiffs TNT burst. I understand that Stripe is able to close out his first stock, but Shaggy still has this huge lead. It's a huge uphill battle for the Spike as long as they don't keep the projectile advantage.
And now the TNT coming out once again. Stripe desperately just trying to get as much damage in as possible. Trying to overtake and get the advantage on this one. Able to hit a very nice combo. Able to follow it up. Gets the elimination. Very well executed. Up at 87 feet. Going to keep the advantage this time. Immediately with the dynamite, but isn't going to land. I think the immunity frames just served him well there. And Shaggy able to even it out once again. We're at 0-0 on the final stock. Shaggy able to pull off the supercharge. Maybe looking for the uppercut here. Doesn't quite land, but Shaggy is going to be on the edge, just trying to secure it as best he can. Stripe unable to get up just yet. Gets through with the dodge.
Oh, you could tell that Shaggy was looking for the up special combo, but is able to get a good amount of damage on the stripe. Still on the edge, still in a disadvantaged position, able to dodge.
Oh, dodge after dodge, incredibly executed here. Both just trying to get that downwards elimination. Stripe deciding he needs to just secure the center stage once again. TNT able to get a little bit of damage off. He is very much in kill range, but Shaggy isn't far behind. One good combination could be all that does it, and it is. Stripe able to secure the point, able to secure the first match for them, forcing us to go into round 3 at 1 apiece.
Both players need to secure 2 more games to go on to grand finals. But honestly, the way that this back and forth has been going, I have no idea who has the advantage.
Once again, I get the feeling that Fatpac just ever so slightly favors Trophy's edge. Because that seems to be the pattern we're seeing.
That is true. I don't know if it's a stage thing. Honestly, I just feel like it's like a momentum thing. It's like playing ping pong, you know? Somebody hits a strong serve, but it sends a slow lob back. And we've all seen those back and forths in this game as well. As you see the Shaggy doing a really good job of controlling the ledge. Every time he whiffs, there's a huge reversal. We're staying even. I have no idea what's going on.
Absolutely. Stripe able to use the chainsaw to get back onto stage. Gonna do it a second time as well, but puts him right into the range for the uppercut. Gonna now try and use the dynamite, it seems, as well as the buzzsaw to just try and secure as much ground as possible. The floating platform coming into effect now. 118 to 108. Spike able to get underneath using his gun to try and get a little bit of that chip damage in. Maybe try and secure an elimination with this dynamite. Not quite enough this time. Seems like both players desperately just trying to get underneath. One hell of a punch from Shaggy, not able to get the elimination off. Once again with the dynamite, Shaggy able to dodge it. Now the buzzsaw coming in, using the buzzsaw to juggle him, and finally Stripe is able to get the elimination off.
Both were at percents that makes it really hard to combo into a strong hit, so you kind of just have to go at it just raw. But you can see that when you know that they're looking for a strong hit, it's really easy to dodge. You could tell before that they were just dodging back and forth, but now that Stripe got the first kill, they're able to play a little bit safer. And Shaggy's at 97%, 97 heat is in kill range now, while Stripe hasn't lost too much as far as things go. Shaggy's already at 111, but Shaggy will be able to even up the damage count.
Looks like he goes for the juggle elimination absolutely out of nowhere. Looks like Stripe maybe underestimated the power of the vertical juggle and finally is able to get the revenge kill on them. This is basically even apiece. We didn't think we'd get into this kind of position for this matchup, but with 4.5 minutes on the clock, this could go either way. Shaggy able to secure supercharge. Stripe using the gun more and more.
It really felt like Stripe didn't even try to get out of Shaggy's combo there. But now that we're evened up, it's actually anybody's game. Shaggy able to do huge combo to make sure that he stays in it. This game 3 is really important because it does determine the momentum going into game 4, going into game 5. Who gets the counter pick? Who gets to decide where we go? Who has advantage? You know, both of them are dying to get this win, as literally damage to damage, it's even. Spike gets a little bit of a hit first.
Absolutely, and now Shaggy on the edge, not able to break the combo there, not able to jump back onto center stage. Stripe is going to secure it. That is going to be a second point for Johnson as we return to Sky Arena for the fourth bout, immediately jumping back into it. Shaggy now needing to secure both remaining matches within this bout in order to get to the grand final.
I have no doubt that Fatpac can secure this game. The question is, can Fatpac secure 2 games before BigJhonson secures their final game? As we see that Fatpac gets the early lead against the Spike.
100% able to get enough time and space to secure the supercharge. Looks like Stripe is gonna try and get them into a juggle here. A very, very nice combination of moves. Wanting to see if Shaggy would break out of it. He was unable. The super kick does land though. Is able to get the downward attack to get the elimination. Secures another supercharge. Goes for another kick which lands. Goes for a knee. He might be going for an elimination again so early on at such a high heat level. Stripe able to stay alive, but so is Shaggy. The dynamite isn't going to land here. Goes for another downward strike. Stripe able to even it up.
Fatpac really going for these huge callouts, and Cap honestly hitting them more often than he really should. Between you and me, he calls out at these huge percentages, and for some reason they're getting challenged. And because they're getting challenged, the Shaggy wins. As we all know that Shaggy always gets the dub when
Apart from all the times where Shaggy has lost in these tournaments.
But it's basically Shaggy collects the stock, but he's not too far behind. As Spike can even the stock count pretty quickly here. As long as he gets a strong hit. But
Shaggy...
Fatpac trying to stay in the match. Fatpac knowing that he needs to win this stock as quickly as possible to make sure that he's not eliminated from this tournament.
Both dancing in the air. A very intense moment there, but both come out on top. Stripe using the gun earlier on to get as much chip damage in as possible. Now Shaggy's in a very dangerous position, able to avoid the chainsaw, gets the uppercut and the knees. Might be looking for another dangerous elimination, and they pull it off. Shaggy is able to get the point. We are 2 apiece. We are gonna be going to our 5th round. Winner will take all.
How bad does it feel to be BigJhonson? BigJhonson, twice in a row basically, got called out for jumping, for existing, and just got knocked into the bottom blast zone at pretty low percents against the Shaggy.
I don't think there's any shame in it, quite honestly. I think it's just both were incredibly close. There were multiple times where I feel like Shaggy could have died in that bout. As we get started in the final round on Trophy's Edge, this opening is going to be Shaggy's, it seems. He's able to get 30 damage up to a 14, but Stripe immediately evens it up, gets underneath, goes for the vertical juggle again. Shaggy incredibly close to the edge, but able to stay alive, sitting at 68. Stripe on 30 as now Shaggy answers back with a combo of their own. The evasiveness of both of these competitors is absolutely beautiful.
Shaggy doing a really good job of trying to bait out Spike's moves and capitalizing on every decision that Spike does, but Spike doing the same thing. Spike doing a really good job of calling out Shaggy's movement. It's like both of them have a read on each other as you watch Spike just tap Shaggy into the bottom blast zone.
And now it looks like once again Stripe is going to get underneath, but Shaggy able to break through, gets the uppercut up. Now the supercharge has been confirmed. Dynamite in hand is going to land. Shaggy's hitting at 68. Stripe getting a very clean reset, gets underneath, looking for the elimination. Couldn't quite land on this instance, but is able to use the dynamite again to the advantage. Shaggy now desperately trying to create a little bit of space, able to avoid the chainsaw there, but doesn't land the uppercut. Stripe again playing close to that edge. Both of these players incredibly risky.
Stripe doing a really good, doing a really good job of playing the zone game, making sure that they play really carefully as they switch up the kind of game plan that Shaggy really wants. Shaggy wants to get up in your face, but unfortunately unable to escape from the combination that Fatpac has brought to the table. And Shaggy able to take the lead. Stripe needs to find this stock as quickly as possible, not to be a too big of a deficit.
Absolutely trying to get that insurance in. Goes for the dynamite. Looks like Shaggy was just able to avoid it. Sat at 154. The gun is going to be the elimination at 167. Stripe at 64 currently. Shaggy trying and is able to secure the supercharge. Gonna see what he tries to line up for. The dynamite is gonna slow him down a little bit here. Stripe now able to get a very nice combo in, but the dodging once again. Both of these competitors incredibly accurate with their dodging, both avoiding one another in a dangerous position, dancing around the edge. The chainsaw to get back on top. The super kick is gonna land. Dynamite comes out once again. Maybe went for a second supercharge there, but wasn't able to secure it this time. Stripe in kill range. Shaggy close to it at 78. The dynamite comes out. The supercharge is secured. Able to avoid the buzzsaw here. One uppercut will send Stripe out. Just able to hold on with the chainsaw. That was incredible.
Last stock, last game. This determines